Jacob was one of the great patriarchs of the Old Testament, born in Canaan in 2000 BC. He would take care of his sheep and cattle, while his brother Esau would go out and hunt for lions and other animals. His father was Isaac, his mother was Rebekah, his grandmother was Sarah, and his grandfather was Abraham. Rebekah believed that the younger of the twins that she birthed would be destined to be the principal inheritor to Isaac's goods and heir to his leadership of the tribe. Normally, the older firstborn child should inherit the father's traditions and goods. The twins were born, and Jacob was born second, grasping Esau's heel. Esau had very hairy and rough skin. Jacob heard about how Rebekah wanted to make him the heir, so he tricked Esau into swearing over his birthright to him by telling Esau he could only eat the stew he made if he gave him the birthright. Isaac's eyesight was failing because he was getting so old. Isaac wanted to give the blessing to Esau. Jacob tricked Isaac and put goatskin on his neck and wrists to feel like Esau, who was hairy to his near-blind father. Jacob and Rebekah were scared that God would allow Esau to kill Jacob for what he did, so Jacob ran away. While Jacob was praying one night, he was visited by a man whom he wrestled with. The man gave Jacob the name Israel, which means one who struggles with God. Jacob had 12 sons, a daughter, 2 wives, and 2 concubines. A concubine is a mistress or second wife. His 2 wives were his first cousins, and they were both sisters. He had 2 kids with Rachel, his wife in red, but Benjamin isn't born yet in that picture. He had 7 kids with his other wife in blue, which was Leah, 2 kids with Bilhah, the one in green, and 2 kids with Zilpah. Leah was kind of forced to be Jacob's wife. In his culture, he was supposed to marry the older daughter before he marries any of her other sisters. So Jacob wanted to marry Rachel, but was also given Leah. Rachel died when she gave birth to Benjamin. Joseph, one of Jacob's sons, was sold into slavery in Egypt by his brothers. Joseph became the highest official of the Pharaoh and saved the nation from famine. The Jews were descended from Judah, another of Jacob's sons. Jesus and most Christians were descended from him as well. Jacob's 12 sons became the 12 tribes of Israel. Esau married one of Ishmael's daughters to please Isaac. Her name was Mahalath. Jacob lived for 147 years. He died in Egypt after living there for 17 years. He grew sick, and his sons carried him to the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre. This building covers the Cave of Patriarchs at Machpelah in Hebron. Before Jacob was buried, Joseph wished for the physicians to embalm him. Embalm is to treat a dead body to protect from decay. That took 40 days to do. Then the Egyptians mourned for him for another 70 days.